Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Let's Play. What's going on, everybody? So, today, I think what I'm actually going to do, or what I'm going to do, is finally make the barn. Now, where I'm going to do that, let me get a good look at our land here so I can decide on where exactly that's best to put. I think right there is probably a good spot, and then we can have our crops kind of wrap around this side, maybe. It's a little close to this, but I think that's fine because we're gonna end up hopefully having this world for a long time, and we can, just kind of fill in the area with a bunch of stuff as we need it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make a barn um, here. It's gonna be nice and simple. I'm not gonna refer back to my original Let's Play and see how that barn is constructed, but I'm going to make it in that design from what I remember. And I built that thing like a year and a half ago or something, maybe even longer. Before we get started on this though, obviously we're going to need spruce because that's definitely what I'm going to be building it out of. Or maybe I'll do it out of oak, I don't know, we'll see. But also, I'm going to need some coal because we are out of coal. We don't have any. So I'm going to head over to our mine over in this region and see what kind of coal deposits we got going on over there, because there's got to be something. I haven't really scavenged too far through that cave, and I know I've seen some of it somewhere else as well. So we're going to hit that up, see what we have, and hopefully we can get a couple stacks of coal to do us over pretty well without having to use charcoal or anything. Like, charcoal's not bad. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just that it's a waste of logs. Like, I'm going to go mine the logs. I might as well keep them for building or whatever else, sticks and different things like that. But I don't want to use it for charcoal if we can get coal somewhere. So yeah, we're going to head over here and see what's going on. See how our villagers are doing. They should be good because we're far enough away that I don't think these chunks are loaded, so they're not going to die at night. Which is why, as annoying as it may be to go to villagers over here, it's nice to have them be able to use the actual village and not be stuck into a box. So I have to have them away from us so that we can be able to do that. So yeah, let's hop down here. See, I already see some coal, like right over there, actually. I might go to that first. That one's going to be hard to get, so I may grab it. I may not. Do I have blocks on me? I have some oak. I'm going to grab these random ones up here that I'm not going to be, trying to get again. Almost fell. I fell. All right. So yeah, let's grab all of this. At least what we can. Hopefully they're decent sized pockets, but honestly I'm feeling like these are going to be surface level. Or not. Okay, there we go. And we are using... Oh, we don't have fortune. I thought we had fortune. I keep mixing up this world with my main channel no rushing world. I have fortune on that. I don't have fortune here, so okay. Maybe we might not end up with a couple stacks. Maybe just a stack. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's enough coal here to go around unless we had fortune. So I might want to get fortune in this episode if I can. I know I have like an abundance of diamonds, but so maybe I can just make a pickaxe and see if I can get fortune 3, because that'd be really nice to have, especially for stuff like this. Oh, we got some right here. Let's take this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. And we'll just grab... Maybe I'll postpone this till I get fortune. I'll grab what I can right now, because it's not very easy getting all this stuff. But I gotta get it eventually anyway, so whatever. There we go. See any more? Over there by the lava, I got some right there. A little hard to reach spots here that aren't gonna have... Like, this stuff is gonna be surface level. There's really not enough room for it to go down. So I'm not even gonna hope for that. Let's get ourselves down, and I guess this will do for now. We can come back if we get fortune. I really thought we had fortune. That's the only reason I was coming out here. So if we can get it by the end of this episode, I'll come back out and mine out some coal, because there is still some here, but I don't want to waste the easy access to coal by not having everything that we needed. Okay, so I'm trying to think if a spruce barn with an oak roof is better looking than oak with a spruce roof. And I think it might be, so I think I'm going to... I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to have to chop down some spruce trees, like we always do every episode. And it won't be a gigantic barn, but big enough to fill up some cows, because that's really all I need it for. We're not going to worry about the chickens right now. I might just, like, let them free, because it's kind of in the way. Or maybe move them somewhere else. I guess we could do that. And then we can make a chicken coop. I've never made a chicken coop, ever. Chicken coops are supposed to be small, and you can only fit so many things, or so many mobs into it, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. But maybe I'll make a chicken coop with hoppers as the floor, and then we can have an egg thing on the outside. That'd be pretty cool. I think I like that idea. So we'll move the chickens over with some seeds, and with the barn, depending on how long that takes, I might end up doing a little bit of a farming area around it. I don't think we're gonna have enough seeds to get through all that today, but we'll see. Yeah, let's hop up here, and I guess I will have to move these guys now. Actually, I might not have to, because I don't want to make the barn gigantic. So let me see here. Let's see. If we got this, I mean, we might be able to just leave them for now. And then we're going to have to move these guys, because I want the barn to be complete. So am I going to build it sideways is the question. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, okay. I think we'll build it this way, and it will be about this big. And we might have to terraform a little bit on the side, but that's okay. So let me grab some spruce trees, and then we'll come back over here and get building. I mean, we are going to need some oak, and we've used a lot of oak, so I don't know if we're going to even have any to spare right now. Let's check. Not really. But it's going to be roof material, so some of that will be slabs. I think actually most of it might be slabs because of the type of roof that a barn has. So we don't need a crazy amount. Let me grab this wood real quick, and then we can hop back and start building our little barn. Okay, I kind of changed my mind. We're going to test out and see, for the first time in a long time, I'm going to try out jungle. Jungle walls with a spruce roof. Let's see what that looks like, because barns are usually red, and I'm obviously not going to make it red, but maybe a little pinkish, reddish hue, a little bit of strawberry from the jungle logs might actually look pretty good. So we're going to try that out and see what it looks like. Let's take a peek here. So, it needs to, so the roof is like a weird shape. A barn roof kind of goes like an oval almost. So I'm hoping it doesn't need to... Let me make sure it doesn't need to end on a odd or an even. Hold on. Okay, the one time I've done a barn like this with this type of roof, I had an even number. Or an odd number of the width. So we're going to do that again. Real quick, let me drop off some of the stuff I have on me. And I also need... Wait, do I need... Oh yeah, dirt. And get expanding some of this front area. And just to make it a little more square so we can work with it. Let's just expand this over. Let's say to this point. We're going to bring it over quite a bit, and then we can just terraform where we need to. Maybe to over here. I can keep the width as much as possible. I think it's going to be easier to terraform it on this side than it's going to be to do it by the water over there. So that's what we're going to do. Like this, and then we'll have it a little hollow. I'll throw like a... Actually got to turn down... friendly mobs, because that dude is loud. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll throw a torch down here, because I don't want to have to use all the dirt by just filling that in there, so it doesn't really matter if we use a torch. And make this a little more random so it looks kind of natural. Extend some bits here like that. And a random little there. Perfect. Like that. Okay. That's good to me. Now we can go ahead and make some planks, and we'll do some strip logs throughout it as well. So let's go ahead and we'll do one. So hold on, let's see how long it's going to be. It doesn't matter how long, it doesn't matter if it's even or odd. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Why not? So I got 17. I want it to be longer than it is wide. So let's do 9 and see what that looks like. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that going to be big enough? It could be. Let's do 11. Okay. And this will be our layout for now. There we go. And then we can just kind of fill. It doesn't need to go too high. I think, let's say we're going to do... let's say that'll be the start, because the roof's going to kind of dome over, so that can actually be pretty short, considering it's not a big barn. I think that's like where we're going to make the sides go up to right now, and then we'll do the roof so we can shape out the rest of it. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'm going to replace some of these, like this actually, whoa. That's the middle, so let's do a door about that big. So that's fine there, and then we can just kind of replace random spots with some logs, strip them out to give it a little bit of texture, and we'll do that on every level. And then we'll do some like this, some like that. Try not to make it, make it random as possible. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, there we go. And those are like actually quite a bit different of a color, which is kind of surprising. But yeah, this looks like an old faded red barn, kind of. Now those don't really match. I think I'm actually going to have to do them sideways only because, and even that's kind of not matching. How the hell does that work? Hold on a minute. Where's the top one? They almost like have like, I guess the top one's the only one that kind of goes with the grain. So they got to be just all top then, I think, for this to look any good. I could eat though, because it kind of needs to go with that look so that it still keeps the same lines, because if it's going to fade out, it's not going to change how it looks really. Okay, so that's how that's going to go. And then yeah, let's build up. Let's just fill all this in real quick. I'm gonna struggle a bit with this. I always do. Like keeping it right. How do you? No. Oh, I hate doing random things here. So yeah, I guess we'll just do like this. Nope. I don't need to go over there. You know what? What's the point? You're just gonna scroll over anyway. Okay, let's just do that then. Do 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 do. And we're just gonna make it kind of fill in around where they are now, and then also try to have some that are close to it, or it's easier just to do it like this, I think. Yeah, that's probably a lot easier. So skip that one, go over there. Yeah, we're just gonna, that's the easiest way I normally am able to do it, is just jumping around and getting them filled in. Okay, cool. So then we'll do this again. Let's go here, there, and there. Why not? This one can actually drop here. And bam, bam, bam. There, let's call that. And then we can strip all of it afterwards because it's pretty easy to do. We don't need to worry about any windows on the side, I don't think. Maybe I'll add some slats in there. We'll see how it turns out in the end here. And do there. And there we go. Now we can strip all this all the way around. Beautiful. Okay. Kind of looks like a bunch of patchwork almost, but it's wear and tear, you know. It hasn't kept its red color. Might as well not keep the perfect planks that are, you know, in it. Okay. Now for the roof. This is where I'm going to struggle a little bit. I know about how I want to do this, but I'm going to have to look at a reference real quick because I want that barn shape. All right, I have an idea of how I want this to go. First things first, though. I do kind of want to have a trim here, so let's do that. That's kind of ugly. How does the spruce look in this situation? Yeah, it looks good. That looks good. It might as well trim up to the dark roof anyway. All right, and then we have to make ourselves some stairs because we're going to use planks, or the planks and the stairs, the blocks and the stairs at first, and then at the top we'll use some slabs. So let's make ourselves that real quick, if I can do that without screwing up the crafting recipes. All right, and we'll go ahead and just get a bunch of stairs because it's going to take a lot anyway, and that way we can get an outline on the front. So let's do this, and I haven't done this type of roof in a little while, so but I believe let's do with it being 11, I'm going to try 2 like this and then do regular stairs on top because it's kind of got to elongate and then round off top to get that oval shape. So we're going to do 2 like this. That's 2. And then we're going to meet in the middle. Like that. Possibly. We'll see what that looks like. Let me take a peek. I have to sleep before I get slaughtered by something. That's kind of what I'm going for, but I think I'm going to need to round the top. Yeah, 1, 2. I can't get taller than that. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut that last one and slab 3 over. And that should be able to fix that. So let's get some slabs real quick. This is not really going to be enough, but that's okay. Let's just make a bunch more stairs because we're going to need those, and then we can just make we don't need as many slabs, but let's do that many. Okay. There we go. There. Oh, I hate doing. Okay, you know, we'll go on the other side. So yeah, again, right here, like this, and then we gotta go 1, 2, and then get rid of this one and slab over, and that should make it good. Ooh, I mean, yeah, that might maybe no. If I put a slab on top, it's gonna look a little too pointy. I think for this size, that may be as good as it's going to get. How else could I do that? I don't want to go down 1 more. I can try that. Let me take a peek. Might as well test it before we get the whole thing built, and then we're mad about it. Let me just, let's see, is that right? Yeah, there. And then, what did I want to do? I do have free cam on this. I want to slab over here. Oh, that's gonna cut it off so low. Let's see. I mean, that might work. And maybe I'll do slab. Slab? Does that work? Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay. Perfect. That gives a nice oval shape. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stick with that. Now we can build up the front and the back wall, and then that, and then we can just finish the roof, and that'll be pretty good to go. Okay, so yeah, for this, I do kind of want to copy what I did on another barn build with the look, just because I really don't think I could honestly make it possibly any better. than what I did the first time. So I'm going to refer to my original build with how the front and the back looks. The side's different. The roof is similar, obviously, because it's still a barn, but this front, like, trim I did in the window, I don't think I could make that look any better if I wanted to. So we're not even going to try. We're just going to do this, and that's okay, because sometimes you can just, you can use your own stuff. Not a big deal. It doesn't always have to be brand new. Let's do that there, I guess. And then we'll cut out what we don't need, but I like to just fill it all in so you don't have to really worry about exactly how you're making it look, and then you can worry about all the rest of the stuff later. So let's do that. And can start to put one in the middle, why not? And I think that'll be good on those. And for this, we're gonna have to do some slabs just because I don't want to. Yeah, we're gonna do some slabs here, like that, and that'll be it. And then, wait, can I do? Hold on, this is important. Damn it. Okay, we can't do that. One thing I hate about the way that goes. So what I can do is a stair here. I have a stair. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good. Okay, cool. So that's fine. Okay, now we have to cut out a window, and then we can put in. Actually, we'll put in these trims right now. See what this. Let's do like this. All right, and the window can go. It really can't go anywhere else but right here. I gotta hop up here. All right. Right there, and I'll have to see what I feel about that. I might have to only make it a little bit smaller. Let's see. How am I feeling about that? Yeah, I don't like that these go all the way over, so maybe let's see what one window looks like with the trim on the side. Like this. And then trim the side. Yeah, that's good for the barn. Okay, cool. And then we'll just leave it wide open like that because those kind of look like it'd make it shut. And that is beautiful. Mwah. Perfect. That's a barn right there. What I do want to actually do real quick is round out this doorway. It's a little too square. So we can do that, and then we will make this a walkthrough on the other side. So the other side's going to look exactly like this. Pretty much down to the T. All the way. And then one thing real quick, it is always nice to do like this to make it not so harsh on the transition there. Makes it a little more round, adding a trapdoor right there for anybody that always likes that, but it's not perfect. For a three-way anyway. So yeah, cool. All right, now we can just go over and we'll do the exact same thing. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to do the roof. I'm going to do the whole roof here. So let's go ahead, go all the way over. Sir, do you mind? Like that. And we'll do the other side as well. And we're probably going to need more of this stuff. So I'm just going to do the ground first. Because we use a lot of stairs up top and then throughout the whole thing. So let's just make those real quick. Save ourselves the time. Oops. All right, and then, yeah, we got the, I guess the rest of this can be stairs. Slabs are probably good, and we have extra blocks. Perfect. Let's hop up here and get all this going. So it's going to be blocks all the way down. And then at the end, same like this. Bam. All right. And then we'll just, I'm just going to copy it all the way down. It makes it a lot easier. That way we can like walk ourselves up without having to worry about going back around and jumping down or anything like that. So let's just walk it all the way down. Walk it all the way down. Might as well make sure we're doing it right. Damn it! That's what I was trying to avoid. All right. Do. Perfect. And then stair And bottom stair, and then it's just one stair. And I'm going to want to copy, so I'm going to have to just, let me just use free cam real quick. And I didn't do a stair here, I did a slab. And an up, so we'll do that. We'll follow that, follow suit there. Slab, up, stair. What? How did I, oh, is it stair? Yeah, no, what? Slab, up, stair, I think. That doesn't work either. Oh no, it does. I can just get rid of that and just have it go down. Okay, whatever. All right, let's continue here. Stair. Wait, oh gosh. Roofs are my least favorite thing to get done sometimes because it's just a little finicky, especially like the bottom parts. Like this will be fine just because you can go all the way over. But doing the bottom pieces that are like this, you can't really get back up if you fall without breaking anything. That's really all the stairs I got? Man, I need a lot more stairs. I might have to get more spruce. I mean, we're good. We don't have to use any of the logs for anything. I already have the corners done, and that was really the only bit we needed for logs, so we will be good. Perfect. And then I'm not worried about keeping the same insides on this, so we'll go ahead and just build over. And then we'll actually save ourselves some by doing this. Don't have to have full blocks anywhere, except for on the edges. And which one of these is on a full block? I think, let's find out. We're going to use our bed. Oh, there we go. I don't know if it would have mattered, to be honest. Perfect. Don't want the mobs coming out. And yeah, we're going to need more slabs as well. So might as well just do it. Let's get it. I don't know why I try to save as much as I can, but I do. Do that. And then for the slabs, I don't even know if we need that many blocks, so that's why I'm just going to do this. There we go. I'll need more stairs, though. That's for sure. Okay. And that's one thing I also might do. I might throw some jungle buttons around just to give it a little more texture. Imperfections in the walls so they're not so 2D. But I'll see. Maybe even some signs? I don't know. Signs over the logs? I can try that. I've never done that before. Just popped up in my head. Kind of looks like a patch or something. It's not a bad idea. Oh, come on. Doop, doop. All right. And let's break our legs. Perfect. And we can just... Let's just go up. Why not? Just go up from here. Bam. 2. Stair. And then that, and that. Perfect. Okie doke. There we go. And I'll just finish the roof before going. I was going to just do that. Actually, it might be easier to do it while we still have it open, so let's do it. All right. Some of this is going to be covered anyway, so it seems like a waste, but who cares? Have anything down? No. That's probably enough there. Okay. Just have one there. Some of this stuff's getting broken as well, so it seems like a waste of time. But the only way I can make this look pretty natural with like randomness, is by just putting them down, and then even if I have to break them later, of course. Can I get this? Put it back. Doop, 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 doop. Oh! That's actually okay. Perfect. All right, now let's just finish this roof real quick. All the way over. We're only going to put the cows in here. I think I said that earlier, but we might end up getting all the animal types and putting them in here. For now, I'm just going to fill it with cows. Like, I'll put a fence right along by the door, and it'll go straight through all the way to the side here, and we'll have a path going through. But the cows will just be behind the fence. It's a little tight, a little small, but this is a small barn. I might, update it, get a bigger barn later on, and only have one animal type in here. But we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with it. Could use it for agricultural storage at some point, and put the animals in a better place, let them free roam. I don't know. We'll see eventually, but for now, we're going to use this to store our cows. Give them a nice place to rest their heads and make sure they don't get rained on. Feed them some hay and whatnot. This is actually more annoying right here, doing it this way. That's okay, though. I love this series for a multiple of reasons, and one of the ones I'm thinking of right now is the fact that I get to listen to music while the Minecraft music while I play. I don't get to do it on the main channel because I have to edit in the music. There's so many cuts, it'd be impossible. Even on this channel, I do end up pausing recording and the music keeps playing, but it's not enough to be annoying. But on the main channel, oh my god, it would just constantly be cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting, so that like the music would never be flowing correctly. So can't do it there, but I like to do it here. It's very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and fix this broken spot. Thank you. Why is that? Did I screw up the roof? No, those are even. Why did I must have put an extra block. Why does that look like that? 2, 2, 1 half. 2, 2, yeah, 2, 2, 1 half. What? Why is that? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm just missing I'm missing one of these blocks. Oh my goodness. My brain is shut off. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I don't like how that looks, but I don't know how much we're going to be able to do about that today. Or at all. I don't want to have to mess with it. Hopefully when we light this up, it'll be fine. So yeah, let's get that opened up. Hopefully I think I still have the 2 stairs. Let's see, we do. And I have perfect. I have one of these because I'm not going to use it anywhere else. Beautiful. Let's get the trap doors, which we're going to need more of. I think we need 9 plus 4. So we need 13 of those. There we go. All right. And let's build this all the way across. Perfect. Get the middle one right there, and these 4. Perfect. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, and then yeah, we'll leave the grass here. That's fine by me. I'll use the spruce here for the fences because come on, why wouldn't I? I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. And we'll go all the way across. They're going to be a little, like I said, a little tight, but it is the way I built this place, to be honest. We're going to put up some lanterns, hopefully, and it'll look pretty decent once we do that. So, bam, bam. That's got to be enough, right? Okay. And we're going to do, let's say here, 2 off over here as well. Put ourselves some fence gates. My brain just broke. I'll do 4 of those. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. There we go. Doop. 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 And doop. Okay, and then this, I don't think this will be accessible right now, but I kind of want to put a little let's do this. And this? Or where's, right there. Let's do that, yeah. Oops. I'll put a little shelf for now. I don't know what we're gonna... What the heck? Ooh, mangrove logs. If you had a sapling, I would take it, but you don't. I'm not gonna buy enough mangrove logs to make myself happy with any kind of thing, so unfortunately, no. That would be a good thing for a barn. Maybe it'd be too dark, but I don't know. Okay, I'll have to look that up. See if anybody used mangrove for a log or for a barn. They probably have. Okay, yeah. So need more slabs. So we're gonna do that on both sides so that we can hang lanterns from like here, let's say, and then here. And we're actually gonna move these one over because it fits better. Like that, yep. And we'll put a lantern. We'll put a lantern there, in the middle, and there. Yeah, okay. And then we'll move these, like I said, over. There. And there. Alright, and then we'll have this. And that. And we'll need one more freaking fence, of course. And a bunch more slabs. So we should be... Actually, no, I was going to say we're going to need more spruce, but I don't actually think we will because the... Yeah, that makes quite a few. And then we'll throw this extra there. And have this go all the way down. Just like that. Definitely gonna need more. But I don't think we'll need to get... We'll have to chop any more trees down. I want it to be on a full block like that because that way we can actually have the lanterns hanging from it. And that's the main reason I want them. These little shelves. Is because it will make it look nice, of course. But also, it gives us a place to put lanterns. So yeah, let me make the lanterns real quick. Did I hear a creeper? It's the last thing I want to hear right now. Alright, let me go to sleep. And I don't have any iron on me. I swear I'm hearing a creeper. What is that noise? I do not like that. Now let's go to sleep. And I need iron. Where's my iron? I put all of it away? No, I don't have any iron? What? Okay, I don't have much iron. So, I'll have to see how much I need here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, so 6 at least. Like that. Bam. At least 6. Might need more. Depends on how the top looks. I don't want anything spawning up top either, so I might need to, like... We could throw some torches up there. It's not going to be anything we're going to be able to climb to right now. Because I don't have a place to climb up to the second floor. Or those little shelves, I guess. But what I kind of want to include here is a walking area right there. Put that there, maybe even one more over. Yeah. Okay, cool. So then that way it makes a little more sense here. So let's do that. Oops. And I'm gonna struggle a bit trying to get the right amount of cows. I want them to be even, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that, to be honest. Hopefully I got enough slabs. Oh yeah, should be good. Beautiful. Okay. And then yeah, we'll do there. That looks about to be in the middle. And same thing. Is that right? Yep. Perfect. And it looks, I don't know, it looks kind of lit up there, but just in case, throw ourselves a torch right there and there. Can I see that from the floor? I cannot. I mean, if I jump, I can see it, but that's okay. Beautiful. I love this. This is very nice. Hello? Is that a freaking... Oh my god, these guys. Alright, cool. Now let's grab ourselves some wheat and start start bringing these guys in. I also need to place this around for some decoration. They don't have room. I guess I can kind of pile it. corners? Because they won't be able to get out. Just a little bit like that. Let's say. Yeah, just keep it kind of random. I still don't think they're going to be able to get out like that. It's going to take up a little bit of their real estate, but it's their food, so that's fine. Let's do that. That. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're good with that. Let's take that and bring these guys in here. Yeah, okay. Let's just see who we can get. Nobody. All right, we're gonna have to break this and grab who comes along. Come on, guys. There we go. We'll just, I don't know, we're just gonna see what we can get. Some of you guys might get out. Come on now. This is gonna be not right. Oh, God. Oh, no, please, please, please. Just come in here. Yeah, it's raining. Everybody, come on down. If you guys wouldn't mind. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Nope, not quite perfect. Can I bring you around? Ooh. Ugh. Perfect. Alright, that might be half. Why do I keep hearing creepers? It's gotta be a different noise. Alright, alright. You guys... it's not gonna be half, but I can fill in the other half because that kind of looked like a good amount of cows to have on the one side. Yeah, they're not like... Well, they're kind of piled. They're piled up right now. But I was gonna say, it doesn't look like they're too congested in there. This is definitely more space than they had before. So yeah, let's feed you guys. You're definitely gonna need to expand up on that side because all these guys are bundled up. But they can't get out. And that's more space than they had before. Honestly, it really is. So I am happy with that. I am very happy with how this turned out. This is a super nice barn. I'm loving it. And the cows are all happy in here as well. Perfect. Yes, I'm loving it. So yeah, let's get a little thumbnail. See what this thumbnail looks like. If I let's see. F1. Like this. Try this, and then try to just get. Let's see the outside here. Like that. And I can try again in a minute when I put a path in, because we need a path there. That doesn't quite look so beautiful. So I need to terraform just a little bit more so we can make this front piece even to a path. Just a smidge. Perfect. Okay. And then let's get a path going. So I have it pretty perfect. And then I can kind of just rope around here. Over to this. Everybody knows I love my paths. I'll make these look like more, I shouldn't say advanced, but like more aesthetically pleasing later on. I can add like coarse dirt and maybe some wooden planks or something like that, some gravel. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I think just doing the outline is good enough, and then we can figure the rest out later. Unfortunately, I need that grass to grow for that to look nice, so we'll have to wait a minute before I get another thumbnail picture, but that looks a lot better, I think, honestly. I like that a lot. Alright, cool. And then the cows are all happy in here. Hello, guys. You all good? Good to go? None of them can get out. Even on these corners, they might try to bounce over, but they're going to hit their heads on these lanterns, so I think we're pretty safe on keeping everybody in. Now, we have a mess in our inventory, so let me go ahead and adjust that, and then we can see about getting ourselves some Fortune 3. Let's check my diamond situation. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. We don't have the levels, but we can go trade some sticks with what we have left in jungle logs, because I can't imagine myself using those again, to be honest. I mean, I might. I shouldn't say I wouldn't, but I most likely won't. Right, let's just organize. Keep ourselves organized. We got this whole system set up. Should keep ourselves nice and organized. Put that back in there. Get that in there. Put that back downstairs. I mean, it does kind of fit in there, but I guess I'll do that. Why not? And then that's pretty much good. We haven't finished off our, armor, but I think that can wait. If we can get ourselves Fortune 3, it would be a lot better. And then it won't really matter, to be honest. So yeah, let's make this other pickaxe. All it's got to have is Fortune 3. We can combine it with this. That's literally all it's got to have. I don't think I've ever just gotten a Fortune 3 pick with Enchanting. It's normally Fortune 3 Efficiency 4, or Fortune 3 Unbreaking 3, or if you get really lucky, it's all three of them put together. But I don't think I've ever just got Fortune 3, so we will see. So let me go ahead and see what the enchantment table says, because I hope I don't have to enchant 50 times to be able to get this going, but that's always a possibility. Even Fortune 2 would be nice, but I might as well go for Fortune 3. I don't see why not. So let's check. Let's see what we're looking at. Efficiency 4, it could have Fortune 3. Any of them could, so let's give it a shot. I'm going to go over here and trade up some sticks. We have some more stuff to trade. We have a bunch of sticks over here already. And then we have enough crafting. We have some extra sticks we can get from our jungle planks here, so that should be good. Alrighty, let's see. Hello, guys. Are you ready to trade with me? Oh, we don't have sticks here. Oh, that sucks. That's actually going to put a damper on my leveling situation. Crap. We got to get these guys zombified. Because that sucks. Oh, no. I mean, I got a lot of emeralds I could trade with somebody. Is anybody, like, leveled? A power 1 bow is better than the one we have. Is there, like, a cheap thing? I mean, I could buy a bunch of bows. Why not? That's not as good on XP as trading sticks. I didn't realize that until just now. That gets him a little leveled up, though. This is 2. Oh, that does, though. Wow, why did that other one take so little? I feel like that wasn't nearly as good. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good way. Okay. All right, cool. Let's just do that. Or not. Oh, yeah, there we go. And that levels them up, too, so we can maybe get a better bow as well. Don't have anything to do with all of these emeralds right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And we're going to keep trading. I was hoping to get to level 33. Oh, goodness. Which maybe we can once they sleep. So that we can have a chance of... so we can have a chance of getting another enchant if we need to. Which I'm getting the feeling we might need to. Right, you're only halfway. Are you ready to... No, okay. Yeah, guys, let's go to sleep. I don't like the rain going on here. I know I gotta wait a little bit in the daytime for them to get to work mode, I think, so... we're waiting around anyway. I don't want to hear the rain constantly. One of these guys is, like, broken. Oh, it's not you, though. Alright, cool. That's level 32. We're almost there. I don't have sticks to trade, though. I need you guys to get back to work mode. Let's get to work, guys. I'll actually take those sticks. It's not enough to make much of a difference for me. Did I throw out that power 1 bow? I think I did. Whatever, it's power 1. Who cares? I'm hoping I can get maybe him leveled up. Which one is it? Yeah, this guy. And then the next one should be better once it gets to master. I'm not sure if that'll do it, though. All right, guys, come on. What are we doing? I know you're like technically you guys are supposed to have work-life balance or whatever. You don't work till a certain time, but time is money. And I need... well, time is levels, and I need levels now. I need experience now. Oh, wait. Did you guys just become buddies, or what was that? I know you didn't restock in the air. Dude, what time do you guys get to work? Like, it's already, like, Like, this has got to be, if that's noon, it's got to be like 9 a.m. right now. You guys working second shift? Or what? Is there any other dudes? I know I got a couple more. He's out here. Did I already trade with you? I feel like I did. I did. That's some breaking too. Oh, they're going to work. Nope. You gonna go to work? Is that better? I'll help you out, big dog. That's no problem. I know you can look at that block without having to stand on top of it, so... Oh! Oh! It's work time. Must go to 10 a.m. Perfect. And we're definitely getting to level 33. Oh, he just hit expert. Should I... I can... whatever. I want to see if I can get that other guy to master, so I'm going to go to him anyway, even though I have 33 levels right now. Hello, sir. You're not him. You're... one of you guys are him, and you haven't started working yet, of course. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, you know what? Whatever. I was hoping... you guys need to stop chatting and go to work. How are you ever going to become a master? Alrighty. Here we go. Let's hope in 2 enchants we can get Fortune 3. Hopefully on the first one, and then we can enchant our helmet. Cross my fingers on that one. That would be the best situation. Get those 2 right there. And then... I think we're actually still good on Lapis, I was going to say. But then we could be able to get coal. Yes, I need freaking coal. I love when I get to a point in a world where like things like that are just abundant. You have freaking blocks, like a whole inventory line of blocks of coal because you have so much coal. And like, oh, we have no iron. I need some iron. I can make an iron farm, but I don't know if I'm going to bother with that. The series is not focused on like not exploiting the game or like, you know, taking things slow or anything. I'm obviously taking it slow. It's episode 8 and we haven't really done anything to progress towards the end, but I don't know if I'm gonna do an iron farm. Oh, look at that. That's only Fortune 2. I could disenchant this. I mean, I might as well, right? There's Fortune 3. All right, we're just gonna do it. What a waste this one is. What? Oh, that's so dumb. I mean, I want to... that's protection 3. I want to get this helmet going, but I want to heal this up now. That's so dumb. Okay. Whatever, we'll have the Fortune 2 as a backup, I guess. This just threw me off for a second, because I haven't gotten used to it being there just yet. Like, what is this giant thing in my way? God, I'm happy with it, though. Is this all this grass growing in yet? Not quite. Almost, almost. Let me get a thumbnail picture. Come on, now. Oh, yeah, then we can get rid of... I need to take you and move you to the chickies. Let me get rid of this. Okay, beautiful. All right, and we'll throw this there. I don't think the coal is going to get us enough levels to make a difference. I mean, we could run to the nether and get some quartz real quick. But I'm going to just try to get some coal right now. Because I don't think there's a decent sized cave or any kind of cave nearby that would give us any coal. So yeah, let's just run over here. And maybe get a couple stacks. I don't know. It depends on like what. There's a mine shaft right at the end. Or in one of our at the end of one of our staircases. So hopefully there's still some in there. I know I've grabbed some of it from there, but I didn't go crazy because obviously, like I said, I don't have fortune, so I was taking it pretty easy. And if we can't find a bunch of it, then maybe I'll freaking roast up some charcoal in between episodes or something. I thought it was... is that a baby squid? I didn't know they made baby squids. I wonder if they're updating the baby squids with the new baby animals update. Is that out yet? I'll have to look into that. Because they're all supposed to be like cuter. I bet that one would be pretty cute. Alright, let's grab all this here. Because now that we have fortune, should get quite a bit. Hopefully I can do it without making it look ugly. Or unnatural, I should say. It's a bunch of rocks. It's not going to look beautiful. Alright, we'll take this lapis as well. I think this is going a little further than I wanted to, but you know what? Whatever. Let's just round it out a little bit. I think that's fine. What do we got? 49? Yes. Perfect. What's that? 52. Okay, yeah. A couple stacks should be no problem. And there's some iron as well, if I need to grab it. Look around for some coal here. I know I've stolen some of it, but I don't think I've gone in here super far. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's not quite what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is... Yep, the giant cave is down there. I forgot. Excuse me, sir. I'm playing hardcore. I would appreciate it if you didn't kill me. But yeah, coal's a little more common up in these higher levels, so we're gonna stick up here. Oh, that's spider. Where's the spider? Oh my god, that scared me. I was like, I'm gonna get knocked off. Alright. What's going on here? I'm gonna just take a peek around. Nothing crazy. No falling to my death. That would be ideal. Oh my god. I can get some iron as well. I think I just said that. Oh my goodness. It's late for me. I'm tired. But I wanted to get this episode out for tomorrow because it's gone another couple of days longer than I wanted it to in between episodes. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to record this today. I feel like playing. So I decided to play. And I need to get a video out. Okay, we're getting more iron than we are coal right now, which I'm not going to complain about. It's almost a stack. But we need the fuel to burn it as well. So let's get some coal. I could always look for like a big mountain range. I don't know if I've come across any yet. That is the best place to find this stuff. Is just these big mountains. So we could do that. That would be, like I said, yeah, that would be the best. Especially with Fortune 3 now. We're going to clear out the mountain, but it would tear it up with the... We'd get a lot. We'd get at least... Like the... if you haven't seen the newest video on my main channel, check it out. As of me posting this anyway. That map, or that seed, is probably one of the best seeds I've ever gotten. And the fact that it was a random seed is amazing. You should check that out. But if I find a mountain like that, we are set. We're going to have like, I don't know, 5 stacks of coal or something like that. Just from the tip of the mountain there. And there's caves running throughout it. Man, those are nice. I like flat biomes, but stuff like that is super motivating to build like, oh gosh, things around. All right, we're good. Okay, well, I mean, we didn't get stacks on stacks. I mean, there still might be stuff back towards the entrance, so let me just go over there and see. I'm gonna get lost here. Yeah, we're in a labyrinth. Look at that. Oh, no, that does not say labyrinth. I think that said something like labyrinth. Did I say labyrinthine? Look at this cave. What's nice. Last time we came through here, I had shaders on because it's easier to see. Since we're looking for coal, it's not really doesn't make much of a difference, so I didn't bother. And then when you run through a cave with shaders, you can also see. Without having to place down a bunch of torches. Man, we got a lot of lapis too. Yeah, there's coal right there, but I don't think it's worth it to try to go out there just in case something hits me. Which way did I come? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I see. Yeah, I came right through here. Yep. Okay. Let's get out of here before my luck runs out on dealing with these mobs. There's probably some more coal, like, oops, iron. Very nice. There's probably more like out in this area here, like up here. I know there's some like up top and stuff, but that's like kind of dangerous to get to. There's got to be more over there and stuff. I mean, this will get us through for a little bit. I think I'm gonna venture around maybe in the next episode, or a part of the next episode. We'll venture around and look for some mountainous areas where we can excavate iron and coal. I think that's a pretty good idea for an addition or another exploration episode. Would be pretty cool. I know we just did one maybe a couple episodes ago, but it's not too bad to, oh boy, to explore your world, see what's out there, see what you want to build. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about saying finding ourselves a mountain. The last time we explored, we found a mountain, so I'm a little dumb, but I know I did get coordinates for that. So we're gonna go back out to the mountainous area, maybe in the beginning of next episode, and we will, actually I'll take this so we can get that farm going when we want to end up doing that back at our house. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Next episode, we're going to go over to the mountainous area that we had explored to in episode 5, I think. And then we'll get the coal out of there. That's definitely going to be not only the safest, but the most plentiful way of getting all the coal that we need for future stuff and not having to worry about it. Make sure we can light up the area with torches and cook things and smelt things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode. We have our beautiful barn over here. Let's go check it out real quick and end the video over here. Yeah, look at her. She's so pretty. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for some more. Check out the main channel. I got plenty of stuff over there, lots of backlog. Yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.